Are we rolling?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back to the Sorry We're Dabbing podcast. I'm Cameron.
I'm Dewey.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Tiger.
If you hear a torch, sorry we're dabbing. That's gotten corny yet or no? Keep doing it. Welcome back, guys. So, Dewey, and I guess Tiger now, are torching up, getting ready to do a dab here. What are you dabbing on, Dewey?
Some runs from 33.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got
What you
some Thin Mint crossed with Triangle Kush.
All right. Yep, that's the Hermit one.
Yep.
Very, very nice.
What
Shout
was-
out to Hermit one.
What was the 4 categories for reviews?
I have
was-
it, actually. I have it.
Smell. Oh, consistency first. Smell. Taste.
and
High.
effects.
Also, before we get started here, shout out to Court Savers
Oh, yeah.
for supplying the boys here an endless amount of Q-tips to
Clean-
keep the courts clean.
Yeah, clean quartz is happy quartz.
All right, thank you so much once again. We got a bunch of the King tips, some of the OG style. So yeah, we are no shortage supply
No, we're
of
stocked
those.
up
No
on
excuse for
cleaners,
dirty
yeah.
bangers, boys.
No, catch you lacking.
How's everybody been doing? It's been a little while. Time to wake up. That was Tiger's octave there. It's been a little while. I know that while we're recording this podcast, we still don't have our last episode out. It's a good one. It's a long one, and there's lots of guests, so it's taking a little longer to edit for sure. But once it's out, I think you guys will enjoy it.
Definitely.
And we will try our best to be as consistent as possible. But we are. I hope you all understand. We are all,
We're doing
hash
our
heads
best,
here. Yeah,
yeah.
it happens, right? So, but yeah, no, it's good to be back. And we did have some guests line up, but unfortunately, they fell under the weather, so we're doing an internal.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're stuck with us.
Yeah.
I know we've had guests the past few episodes. So,
It's a solo.
so what's going on? What's new? What's exciting?
Stab just in seconds.
Yeah, I'm
You got the control tower
I was
going
gonna ask
there.
what you're dabbing on, but it looks like you're about
He
to
did
go
the
in.
thin. He's doing the
like rig
triangle.
wise.
Oh yeah.
I've got the gore. Double gourd out here.
Oh yeah.
Lava.
What's that beep?
I have it at 520 just because I was
Going
using a
overboard?
red. No, I had it. I usually go in at 490, 480, but I had it set to 520 just to give me a heads up. Get your hash ready.
Oh yeah. I hear that. Cheers.
Gore single uptake lava with a
Both the boys going
control
in
tower.
here.
Looks like a Jared Toner top marble.
Nice.
XL pillar.
And Dewey's got the Champlo blooper. I was
Let's get the bloop
lost
sound.
for the words there. Yeah, I had to hear the bloop.
Yeah,
what it was
the
called.
blooper reminded you.
And he's using the standard bucket. Right?
Yeah.
You got to fill. Is that a fill?
Yeah, it's a
Fill
naked
leg.
banger. Just a naked banger, no
I
pearl.
did that last episode. I love the control tower, but I mean, we'll touch on it a little later in the episode. But the slurpers, they're fun, but
They're a lot of work.
The maintenance, yeah. So yeah, what we said, your guys' rigs. I'm rocking 2 rigs too. I decided because I've got the slurper and then I've got one of these vortex. I don't know the proper name for these ones.
I'd say like an
It's like an
hourglass.
hourglass.
Yeah.
That's what a couple customers have been
Yeah,
calling
and this one is Newfoundland quartz. When we were out in Newfoundland, picked up from Dabber Hashery. And I have my Tombstone. I haven't had this out on the pod.
I love
don't
that
believe.
piece.
That's a
Right.
dope piece.
Tombstone. It's like just milli fume chaos. I don't even know what to call it, but
Fire.
I think you nailed it.
insane
Yeah.
rig. Yep. I
Something
love
about
that thing.
grommets. I love grommets.
And then
I
I've
love
got
it.
the Rob Biglin pumping up out again.
Whoa.
That's
It's hot.
there you go. Johnny, what do
There's
what do
3.
you got there?
I'm rocking a American piece, so don't kill me. But
USA.
It's
USA.
So I got
USA.
a RBR here. It's a 14 mil double diffused. I believe full size, like regular size, full size. It's not
That looks full
XL.
size to
think
me.
that's
But, yeah, 14 mil. It's actually my least favorite color, which is red.
It has very
But I
little
mean,
red.
but,
Just on
uh,
the mouthpiece.
It's just on the mouthpiece. It's mostly clear, but basically a good customer of Squisha had it up for grabs. And I mean, there's an RBR
take
up for
advantage.
grabs in
Yeah, you gotta
Canada,
take it.
and they're a good customer of Squisha. You kind of got to take
And.
sometimes.
You had to have it.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Even
an
though it's
RBR,
red,
come
yeah.
on.
It's minimal red. You
Rate the
should-
funk. Rate the funk.
Yeah, the funk.
Funk 10 out of 10.
Give
So
the mic a
good.
sound. Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Oh,
Whoa,
it's getting
whoa,
serious here. Oh, very nice. You actually need to see this more than anything.
It's definitely
more
more
of a
visual.
visual,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's a good rumble, dude.
And shout out to anyone that was in the live. We decided to go live
Yeah.
before the episode today and
Like
get
pre-meeting
some ideas.
live, man.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good to see some of you guys.
Might make it a regular thing.
Yeah, I think so. Why not?
Drop it in the comments. Maybe
Maybe
we could
during the
we could do
cast,
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the podcast live.
And so I guess if you're hearing this and you didn't know, we have an Instagram page. So make sure you're following there and then
Yep.
you'll be able to catch the lives, right?
Yep.
So where do we want to start? I know we got a few topics. I want to bring up the ISO. I did notice one thing though that's bugging me this episode.
What's going on?
It's funny because my shirt does kind of match Dewey. Our shirt was somewhat inspired by Dewey's hat, but I thought you were making it a point to wear
Yeah.
a different hat.
I
every
messed
episode.
up and I was trying to wear the same hat every episode. And being the Sorry We're Dabbing podcast, I'm going to use dabbing as my excuse. But yeah, this hat I got from Old School Hat. Shout out Old School Hat.
Shout out Old School Hat.
Mr. and Mrs. Old School. If I'm not wearing a Squish House hat, it's probably from Mr. and Mrs. Old School. I love those people. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And then that one. So this one, was this custom made? or
Yeah,
you-
so they had one where it said all of my money goes to beer and hats. And like honestly, I like beer, but like, come on. My money, like I spend all my money on hats and hash. So it makes more sense. So I messaged them and sure enough, they had one whipped up. No time. And
So that one's my money goes to hash and hats.
yeah.
And then I saw him wearing that
and
and I was like, all my cash goes to hash, hats and hash or whatever. Then I'm like, what about headies? Yeah. And then we came up with the all my cash goes to headies and hash shirt, which is kind of inspired by the hat here. So, but like
shout
I
out
say,
Mr. and Mrs. Old School.
shout out Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah.
Old School. But like I say, I did notice. So if you catch Dewey wearing the same hat, you got to call him out in the comments.
Yeah.
He's
Damn
got
it.
enough.
What's
Trust
the
me.
punishment? There should be a punishment for it.
Whoa. Okay, maybe
Tie
next-
nail dab.
I
Tie
have a
nail
big
dab. Tie nail dab.
I have a big dab.
Hot tie nail
I
dab.
can
big-
verify that Dewey definitely has enough hats to wear a different
Yeah,
one
I
every
try.
podcast.
I'm
So-
bad with the hats. I don't know. Everybody collects things, right? How about you guys? Is there anything aside from glass and hash that you guys collect? We all know Cam is with action
It
figures.
used to be
and toys.
audio gear, but at this point, I think it's plugins. So plugins are like
Yeah.
essentially the digital version for a lot of these, like compressors and EQs and stuff you see in studios. So yeah, I'd definitely say plugins.
That
right
can
now.
add up for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely not a cheap hobby. Yeah, sucks. All my hobbies are expensive.
Yep.
Some of my last dab of the 33rd
Ooh.
GMO root beer.
I finished that so fast.
I've
oh
been
my
hanging on
god.
to this
I-
one last dab. For
I actually just had my last dab of that yesterday too, and yeah, same thing. I just kept that
more
like
so like him.
yeah, it's just like it's so good.
Definitely more GMO than root beer, but it's the perfect.
It's the perfect balance.
mix.
It's just like super straightforward GMO, and then here you go,
Yeah, a little
root beer,
sweetness.
A little bit
a little
sweet.
root beer.
Shout out A&W.
Shout out 33rd.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the
There's-
products fire.
I'm about to whip out probably the highest score I've ever given, I think.
Okay, yeah.
On the
you
runs.
got a review?
Yeah. So, here, I'll whip it up. The consistency I gave a 24. It's a wet, dry, in betweener, like almost like stale icing.
Yeah.
But still wet. I don't know. On the top layer. It's
Mm-hmm.
dry enough where I give it a 24. The smell I give a 25. It smells amazing. I don't know where you'd improve on that. It's sloppy in the face. It smells funky. It smells fruity. It smells both
Yeah,
at once. Taste I gave a 24. It comes right through.
Mhm.
And then high I gave a 25. All the 33 stuff slaps you in the face. It does
Okay.
every time.
okay. So what's the total?
That's almost a perfect score. -2, so it'd be a 9.8.
That is a high score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
think
it a
that
lot.
might be the highest score to date.
Yep.
I think so. On this pod.
Almost perfect. I don't know where it can improve, honestly.
Hey.
It's amazing.
Shout to 33rd.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Need more.
So
What are you dabbing on there, Johnny?
I just have the Hermitwood Blackwater.
All right.
Number 1.
Damn. 1 jar Johnny.
That's right.
Damn. Damn.
Honestly, I brought a big case today and I needed to cut down on
Yeah, you have like
Travel
luggage,
pack
like
size.
travel
Yeah.
luggage with like 12 rigs.
I didn't know what to bring. so
Where
I
are you
brought the
flying?
case.
That's
Impressive.
It's pretty impressive. I really like the case though. I was just commenting on it when Johnny pulled it out. Like it might seem excessive, but if you do have that many rigs, it makes a lot more sense.
Oh,
Totally.
yeah. And I don't know, one unique thing about it, I guess it's like a 6-layer. It's really tall, so
Yeah.
all the rigs are sitting it vertically
Yeah,
instead of like
that's-
on their side, which is I think pretty unique and cool. And
yeah,
it's honestly
for sure.
satisfying to kind of pull them in and out. They just slide in very.
I guess it does
perfectly.
make sense. Yeah. If you're going to, why carry a bunch of cases when you could roll one?
Well, you can fit
Yeah.
way more, right?
Yeah,
Like if I laid them down, I could probably only do 4. Maybe I could get like a layer in, but then I have to like do
You're saying
have a
upright.
bottom layer and then like leave a full layer and then
Yeah.
put another
Oh my
ones on
God.
top maybe.
yeah.
So I was like, fuck that. I'm just gonna put them all vertically instead. I'm like,
No,
yeah.
it's
I have
genius.
6 in there right now, and I could maybe fit another 1 or 2 depending on what kind of rig.
Those are big
Smaller
rigs.
rigs,
I was
could
about to say
probably
that
fit like 3 or 4.
I was gonna say,
Honestly,
those are
Like,
big
bottle
rigs,
I
too.
could fit a ton of them in there.
Big Hitman has big rigs.
Yeah.
For the most
Sure.
part. You do have tiny rigs.
Man, you need big hit, big rig.
Yeah, that's how it
But
is.
I'll sacrifice my lungs on a small rig every now and then.
Yeah. Gotta waste a taste sometimes. You gotta get a brain dart in the collection.
Yep.
What are you gonna try? What are you gonna dab on?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm doing the last of the
Oh, yeah, the
GMO
GMO root beer, you said.
So I just started tallying a little
I'm jealous
bit.
you have any of that. Even if it's just a
Yes,
dab, I'm
I've been
jealous of just
hanging
that
on to
dab.
This one for dear life. I've been
Yeah.
keeping the turp fridge full, and this is in the back of the fridge for sure.
Out of sight, out of
I
mind.
was like, I'll save it for a important time.
Who just beeped at us?
What happened?
Oh.
I heard it be.
Okay, sorry, listeners.
We're just gonna check on the video real quick here.
Yeah, we're in green, so it's-
We're just I'm just adjusting the camera.
Just checking everything out here.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
And while Cam's doing that, we'll get the wheel here going.
For you?
Yeah.
Tiger's going first.
Johnny,
I
Johnny,
think
you
that's
do
the
it for
first.
you do.
Back rolling. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
We're back. And Tiger's spinning the wheel.
Yep. Give it a good one. And
Oh, and we do have a new thing on there. It's the mystery hash. It's donated from
Tiny Rig.
Is that what you get every time?
I'm not gonna lie. I pretty much get Tiny Rig and Bong Dab. Like it just it feels like it just bounces between the two. I would say spin it again, but that means it's another chance for a Tiny Hill Dab, and I don't want to. I just don't want one, so I'm gonna keep that.
I'm not
streak
going to
going.
talk about it.
I
Because
get
every
a
time,
five
every
mil-
time I talk about it,
If I get a 5 mil rig, can I use it for tiny rig? Does that count?
it's pretty tiny. As
What
long
does
as
that
it's
5 mil show,
if it's a
just
big-
pretty cool rig.
as long as it's not a big 5 mil piece, it has to be a tiny rig.
I think they're all pretty tiny.
Yeah, that's a cool
I think. There
concept.
could be a big.
It's a cool
one, I don't know.
concept, but it's not very efficient.
Some of them are bigger. Yeah, I think only like Evan Shore maybe made 5
Yeah,
mil
yeah.
bangers. I
And
don't
even
know
then-
if anyone else hopped on it.
It's
but-
so little quartz, right? You can't really like a little dab will work, but
well, ever since that show, I have been seeing more and more 5 mil quartz, but definitely nowhere near as much as like 10 mil or 14. But I've seen it becoming more popular. for
Are
sure.
you my
King
dad?
tip.
Yeah. Sorry.
The book is Are You My Mother? Is that where you're referencing? That Dr. Seuss book?
No.
Oh, okay. Because there's a Dr. Seuss book called Are You My Mother? It's my favorite book as a
I
child.
was gonna
so,
explain
like-
it, but I don't want to go there.
this one.
But for reference,
Good.
I know the video's going now. So here's the rig. Here is the carb cap. Not much bigger.
Can't even see the rig. The drain of the other rig is blocking the rig. It's shorter than the drain.
Sorry.
Yeah, that rig is micros.
Yeah.
What are you gonna use? For the
30
tiny
mil
rig dab?
banger
What do you
behind
dab?
it.
What are you gonna dab? For the tiny rig dab, hash wise.
I think I go on some of this.
It's like the height of a lighter, big lighter.
A lot
I'd
of fresh,
say, right?
Yeah,
fresh
yeah.
break on that seal.
Yeah.
You can almost close a fist around that rig.
Just for the listeners.
Yeah, you can almost palm around it.
Okay, so
You want to use like Blades of Chaos?
for the
pretty
little
much
one.
through.
Oh, you got it.
So while you're getting ready there, here's what I'm talking about, right? So I've got my control tower here. Normally, I would just kind of air dry, right? But
Yeah.
now the argument is that I don't get all the ISO. I put it back on here, and ISO gets into
Yes,
the rig.
correct.
Okay. So what is the best method, or what do you guys think is the best method? Because people tell me they're like, I see you on the pod shaking.
Yeah,
Doing
Yeah.
the shimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that some people say burn it off.
it's just safe to burn off, but like the popping obviously can like.
Well, I'm not
potentially
concerned
damage or
about that. I
crack
just
the
don't want it to
pearl
go
or filler.
in to the rig. So I guess while I'm holding it, I fear like, you don't want it to get too hot and then you drop it. I guess you could put it on a stand. But I don't know. What's kind of the method? What do you think?
I think you are pretty safe to hold it. Like I've seen a lot of people doing that more recently.
getting it out.
Yeah, because the quartz isn't very conductive of heat. A lot of people say that, so
Yeah,
that's why it's very
it's-
important to torch evenly.
Yeah.
When you're torching a slurper as well.
Other than, of course, just waiting.
Like if you look under a thermal camera, like if you heat one side of the barrel of your slurper and not the other side, there could be like a 300-400 degree difference.
Damn. And that's the difference between a dab and not dabbing.
Yeah.
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 Or like one side burning and the other side just like too cold.
Yeah. For me, I for slurper dabs, you guys call me out. I don't have a control tower, but I put it behind my PC. So it's just air running through it. I know it's not hot air. We were talking about that too. Hot air would help it evaporate probably the best, but air running through it helps it evaporate. And I just wait until I can't. I literally just keep smelling it until I can't smell ISO. And then that's when I put it in my piece.
So like I just kind of had my method, and I noticed I had a homie over, and he's like, "Yo, you're gonna get ISO in your rig, right? And then it'll
Yeah.
leach terps or this or that."
Yeah. Waste meds,
I don't know, I mean-
possibly. Yeah.
I mean,
ISO is poisonous as well, so it's not good to inhale.
Yeah, you don't
but
wanna
it is
be-
very minute amounts. So
yeah, that's what I was
like,
gonna say. It was like the amount of ISO that's actually gonna get in versus the amount of water. I don't think it's.
You don't think it's a big deal? And like that's kind of like was
Yeah.
my mind frame about it.
I just think the dilution is just too big. Like it doesn't matter.
But will it not add up over time if that's your
Constantly
but-
but like you should also be changing your
but I also
water
change my
every
water
couple
daily,
days,
So
yeah.
no, I don't
So-
like. For me personally, it's not a worry.
Yeah.
Like if you dry pull on your rig and you can't taste ISO, I think it's okay. If you dry pull on your rig and it's like a bit ISO-y, like I've had that happen to a couple of my rigs,
Mhm.
but I more so think it's because I will like I'll fuck around and I'll dry pull on the rig
Yeah.
while it's still like wet and ISO-y before I torch it.
Mhm.
Like I just give the pearls a spin, you know what I mean? And then that pulls a bunch of ISO into the rig, and it's just me being dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing. Just dry pull the rig. If
Dry
you taste
pull.
ISO, probably give it a water change. If,
Alright.
if you don't taste ISO, I think it can't really be that much of a problem because if you
Yeah.
can't,
That's fair.
if you can't smell
Mhm.
it, then it can't be that much of it in there.
Well, if
Yeah.
the listeners have any opinions, you know where to
Let us
hit
know.
us up. Yeah.
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 Instagram, YouTube.
Yep.
Let us know what you're doing.
Comments.
We're open to it.
Yep.
Because I mean, I love using the control tower like every time, and especially in these situations where we're chilling for a bit, we're doing multiple dabs. I'd like to use it, the whole time, which I have been, but I don't know. Gave me a little concern. I was
Yeah.
like, well,
For me, it's just I have a banger with a fade space. I know.
Woohoo!
Yeah, fade space with a good restrictive carb cap, and I get some nice flavorful low temp dabs out of it. So that's kind of like my in between. And
yeah.
when it's dry, I have a little stand and just throw it on there when it's drying and just let it do its thing. And by
Fade
time,
space is nice too, but that's a whole other chapter.
Yeah, it's
I've thought
thermodynamic
about bringing.
talk.
I've thought about bringing that on too, but
So much heating.
oh, and then especially if you do
Cool
if you
down.
do pool over a bit, and it goes dark when
You gotta clean that whole nail,
you're sitting
bro.
there just scorching the thing,
Ye-
but
Yeah, I love my fade space, but the problem is Big Hit Man. I think they're going too big, and like every dab, I was
Yeah, the 30 mil.
overspilling, and then
The
just
30 mil is only
e-nail or
so
whatever,
big,
just get
yeah.
filthy so quick.
right? Like it is. I'm not gonna deny it's one of the better ways to.
I used to be able to
Your
keep the
hash,
e-nail
for
pretty
sure.
quick, clean, because like I used to be able to keep it all in the bucket. But I don't know, hash rosin I find in particular actually it bubbles a lot at
Yeah.
e-nails and like low temps. It's like really
Yeah.
bubbly, and then it just
Yeah.
tends to overspill a lot.
I know what you mean.
Definitely.
And then anything that overspills too is technically not really vaporizing on the fade space anymore, because now it's sandwiched between quartz and the fade space. So like
Yeah.
you're not getting the benefits of the insert anyways. So
Mhm.
I don't know.
No, you definitely need the right size dab and the right temperature
Yeah.
for the right size dab. And you need
I
to
th-
find the threshold that you can, and the
Yeah,
right
I
cap, the right, you need the right setup for a fade space. And like what Tiger's saying with the restrictive cap, and if you get too restrictive, that's when you throw up the oil. You throw, it gets right, you throw it right up over the dish, up and over.
No, I completely agree, and I think just even on the like just zooming out a little bit and looking at the macro of dabbing, the right size dab is very important for this type size of banger, style of rig, whatever you're doing. Like the size of dab matters.
Mhm.
Like
Definitely.
it definitely affects function across the board.
Yeah, if not between the type of banger, temperature wise for
Mhm.
sure. Like I actually find the control tower is really good for pretty much. It actually is pretty much good for any size dab.
Yeah.
But like if you go like if you take a little dab at the temperatures I go in at, it's just gonna be it's gonna burn.
Scorch it.
Yeah.
If you go too big,
Yeah.
too low,
It's not
you're
you're
just
not,
gonna get flavor.
exactly.
Speaking of which, I got my tally in for
Dun,
the
dun, dun, dun.
33rd GMO root beer. So I'm gonna say consistency 24.
Mhm.
I like that texture. It was the last dab, but I had that whole jar. Like the texture of it was that like almost like I don't know icing.
Yeah.
Not
Most
too
of the
dry,
33rd
but it's very
is
similar. Right?
yeah.
Yeah. Really nice texture.
They nail it.
Smell like damn near like a 25. I've said 24, but damn near a 25. Like it's GMO for sure.
Yeah.
And you do get that little hint of like a sweet. It's not like just a funky GMO. There is like a little bit of a
Sweet
sweet
backbone.
Yeah.
back to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taste, I said 25. Nailed it. It's funky, and then it's got that little sweet again at the end. And then high 24 or 25, but I'm just, I'm trying to, it's 24, right?
Yeah.
So that's a 9.7. I can't remember what yours is 9.8.
9.8.
9.8.
9.7. It's pretty damn
That was
close.
for the-
Pretty damn.
Yeah, I haven't had the runs, but I've had
Yeah.
the GMO root beer. I burned
Pretty
through
damn
it very
close.
quickly, and it's the when we say like a sweet GMO, the sweet is surprisingly root beer as well. Like not super sweet, but like that root beer sweet.
is
I don't
like-
know.
Yeah,
It's like a
creamy.
licoricey-
Almost like creamy.
licoricey kind
Yeah.
of sweet. Yeah,
But that's the best way I can describe it because most GMOs like aren't, obviously. It's not like
Exactly,
a fruitier
yeah.
or like sweeter kind of
What- oh.
terp, right?
Try the run strong.
It is a gas or like a funk, like.
I'll try.
But I definitely.
You're gonna spin.
Oh, okay. Well, you might get steal a dab. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then you won't get. Then you only get one. Okay.
It's okay.
Got to play your cards. Do your thing. You're spinning next then. Kind of
Yeah, spin next.
signed yourself
I
up
guess I
for
did,
it. Yeah.
Sure.
I was gonna say, well, maybe someone on your side. Maybe someone on their side.
You kind of
should go
already.
first.
Your hands on
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna go.
Your hands on it. Chess rules.
Round and round.
He's gonna get steal a dab. Yeah,
Right.
from himself.
Take a dab
Yeah.
for myself.
Yeah. I was right, I guess. He did take a dab.
get to
Yeah.
take a dab.
You're wrong.
So
dab.
there
No
you go.
way.
So there you go. You get to try the
No
runs
way.
after all that.
All right.
After all that, now you get to try some of the runs.
That worked
And
out.
I'm about to try some of this freshwater biscotti, also 33. Has a very different smell to it. It smells like, I don't know, wildlife like, but in a good way. I don't know how to describe.
No,
Yeah,
I did like
I'm
I
smell
very much
blind.
like that one as well. It was
I'm
very
about
good.
to try my first dab of it. Cheers, boys.
Cheers. bro.
Cheers.
So, did you review
I didn't actually. I'm still. I wanted
Thinking about
what
score you're giving there.
Just because I felt like the high was starting to kind of creep up a little bit, and I wanted to let it. I wanted to let it do its thing.
What about you, Johnny?
I haven't had a dab yet.
This is the first dab of the pod?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, in that live, it went pretty heavy. I don't know if
That's
anyone
true.
saw that.
Again,
so.
yeah. Shout out to everyone that was in the live. You definitely saw
Big
that.
hit, man. Always trying to represent.
And if
So.
you didn't know, that is pretty much how we start. You know, doing a couple dabs, talking about what we want to,
Is that approved? I didn't
speak
think
about
that
on the
we-
episode.
Go big hit, man. Do your thing, man. Do it. Try the runs.
Yeah, go away. Enjoy his hash.
You won it fair and
That's
square.
a bit bigger. It's a bit bigger. It's not massive. It'll do. Yeah.
How was that?
Fucking
That was quick.
That's good hash.
In and out.
What's that?
You did that dab so quickly.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, man. Ninja dab.
Just
myself.
fucking in and out. This guy-
Have my dab.
Yeah, he is quick with the
That
dabs.
was
Sometimes I'm
quick,
like, wait,
right?
what?
Yeah.
He did that? He did
All
the
when we're
challenge?
watching you prepare, he snuck in there, and that's the Shaolin technique he has.
That hash is
Shaolin-
fucking good.
Shaolin dabber.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
His dab technique, his dab sword. You have the sword.
I've
That's the funny
actually
thing.
right.
That's true.
I've timed myself before from the shop, like leaving the shop, having a dab, getting back to work, and it was 2 minutes. Yeah.
2
And that's
minutes
with
is the-
Q-tipping the banger too.
Alright,
That's Q-tipping the
alright.
banger.
Yeah, you're not
like
dunking.
that, leaving it like that.
You're not dunking this
Terrible.
episode.
I was gonna say you also leave the Q-tip in the banger.
I am terrible for that. You know, it's my rig because there's just a Q-tip in it, just hanging out. What's up?
I'll come down, there'll be like a Q-tip and a banger
Just
in my
post
rig.
it
I'm
up.
like, oh, dude, he was using my rig.
Yeah,
That's
hit it.
cool.
It's my way of
I
saying
don't care. I actually appreciate that he uses it. But.
it's like putting a flag in dirt. It's like, yep, I was here.
yeah, it's kinda like
I was
that.
here. I
That's
dabbed
funny.
this. So Johnny gets to enjoy some runs. Give it a scope.
I got my review for the.
What you need, Johnny?
I was looking for this Corey cap. It's Ghost, so in the ISO, it's actually kinda hard
It's
to
a
see.
ghost. It's a ghost. The ghost
Sorry.
cap.
Tiger's got
Oh,
his
that's all good.
review
That's all
ready.
good. I didn't want to cut you off,
It's
brother.
okay.
So yeah, I got my review ready for the Thin Mint crossed with Triangle Kush.
That's Hermitwood, yeah?
Number two.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it might be
Triangle Mints.
Triangle
Triangle
Mint.
Mints, Triangle Kush.
Okay.
I remember it being two triangle strains.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's
Okay.
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not Thin Mints.
I don't think so.
Might
I
be
think it's
triangle.
Triangle
Ah.
Kush, Triangle or Triangle Mints, Triangle Kush.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Well, it says TM times TK. So please.
We'll have to
enlighten
ask
us.
Hermitwood.
We apologize, Hermitwood.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna call it by the cross name. Regardless, it's some fire, and I'm gonna tell you why. So the consistency,
I'm gonna tell you why.
consistency is damn near perfect. A little tiny bit wetter than I would like, me personally. So that's why it's a 23. Otherwise, 23 is not bad,
No, not
right?
at
It's
all.
still damn near perfect, right? And best possible score I could have given is a 25. So smell is a little bit more muted, I found. So it was nice, like very, very Kush forward. It's probably the best way to put it. But it also has like a very why I thought it was Thin Mint was because it definitely has a baked good kind of smell, and it definitely came through even in the taste. So I still think it's some sort of like I don't know, cookies could be in there, cookies and everything. So like to be honest, whatever.
I read some crazy stat, if it's not true, but it's like 80% of strains in the past like 5 years are like come from cookies or something. And I was like, I can't really decide that, but it's still a lot.
Cookies is definitely in a lot,
Yeah.
just period.
Popular.
So
Yeah.
who knows? But high, this is where it really shone. For taste, I gave it a 23 as well.
Nice.
So
That's high, nice,
I
nice,
found
nice.
it tasted a little bit better than it smelled. So it actually, the taste was a little bit bolder than the smell would make you think.
Nice.
And then the high was where it really came through. It was a solid 24. And the only reason I gave it 24 versus 25 is because it's a creeper.
Yeah.
so it came up after. But like, it's just a nice, like, it's not like a, I'm high. It's not like a, oh my god, I need to like fucking do 200 things right now. It's just
Kinda
perfect.
creeps
Yeah, it
up
creeps
and
up, and you just
hits
have,
you nice.
yeah, you're just nice. It's like any time of the day. So I give it a 9.2.
Okay.
Damn.
Nice.
We're giving a bunch of 9s today.
Yeah,
I guess
No, you know
shout out
what?
to
It's all
Ashbreaker.
worth. all
Nine
the
Club.
scores are
Shout out
definitely
9 Club.
legit.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fire product for sure.
I have another 9 spoiler, but
Okay.
the 33. It was the biscotti, freshwater biscotti. I gave it a 24 on consistency. Is same as the runts. Very like in betweener. Smell, I gave it 23, and then taste a little bit more. It honestly has an odd smell. It smells like, I want to say like forest like, but like not woody. Like not like
Yeah.
like when I hear that I think of like, oh, earthy terps, but like no, like I don't know, like very like fresh air almost.
Pine?
No, here, smell it. I almost smell like a freshwater beach almost.
I don't really know how to describe it.
I'm smell blind.
It smells good, but
He's still smell blind. He has interesting descriptions.
Yeah, so I think it was at taste at 24 and then high 25 again with the 33. I don't know. That stuff smacks.
Yeah.
It all does. So that's a 96. 9.6.
I was also a big fan of that one. Very good.
Big Hitman
Yeah,
approved.
I would say very cushion pine.
Really? That's not really what I take. Let me smell again.
There you go. I don't smell any pine on that myself. Smells like fresh air. I don't know how to describe that.
And the jar has been open for too long.
Man, nah. I'll stir it up.
Big Hitman's getting ready.
going in on your
Yeah.
wheel spin there.
Yeah, I stand by that score. Here we go. Big Hitman gets to steal his dab.
I'm still at like 600.
Okay.
Dewey could have done
Like 10
15
dabs.
Oh,
dabs
yeah,
in
yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
I'll pack
Oh.
another dab. Yeah.
Yeah,
Spin the wheel
give it a spin.
for you.
Yeah.
Okay, that means I gotta go last. That makes me nervous, but okay.
Can I borrow a hot knife?
Oh! All right.
Uh-oh.
At least it was about to be blunt, Ross. and Dad.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
one you don't want?
It's funny that tie nail dab and take a dab from Dewey right beside each other.
I don't mind the tie nail one too bad because unlike Dewey, I will cop out and I will use
The carb cap.
Well, I'll use the cap too, but I will
Dab right,
dab right.
not left. Johnny's going in.
But I don't.
Refined Bell Recycling. Holy cow.
Here's the That's a nice dab.
Looks so crazy through the RVR.
Yeah. I think straight function. Look at the tornado.
Yeah, those things move water.
Mm-hmm. He was here last week too.
I'm now in a cloud.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Look, he's sitting right here. Yeah.
Shout out to Justin.
There you go. You get to try the runs.
What's that saying? Fuck, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, that's good hash. What kind of flavors you get on the taste on that? All this stuff's hard to
like-
describe. It's so tasty. It's hard to describe. I don't know what to compare it to.
It's like it's like a basket of rotten fruit and someone dumped a tire can of gasoline all
Yeah, I got gassy fruit
Yeah.
too, ish. I think.
over it.
Yeah.
Rotten fruit terps.
Like, yeah, and like gas.
Prison
It's
hooch.
like nice gas. Oh,
Prison hooch. Smells like prison hooch. Nice.
Why do you know what that smells like?
Let's not get into that.
That's another
That's a different podcast.
That's a different
funny.
podcast.
Some of you have the shirt.
That's funny. Good one, Kat. Big Hitman's recovering.
I think the worst part about this is like having to decide what hash I'm throwing on this.
Yeah. You kind of
That's
just
the upsetting
you're
part.
desecrating.
that is actually the worst part of the time.
You know. But
We should get we should engrave Terp Assaulter on the side of it. Just assaults Terps.
no,
All
you know
right.
what? The last time I did it, I went in a bit lower.
All right, I'm the last one standing for the wheel. I'm gonna do it. Here I go. I don't want to look. I've had bad luck, and I'm jinxing it.
Blender cold start.
Okay.
You almost had time
Okay.
nailed down.
Okay. I can do this.
You avoided
I can do
that
this.
like I avoided blunt rosin.
That was good. Success. I need that rig though after you're done. Because I have a 10 mil and all we have is a 14. Blender.
This is so funny. I'm holding this up like it's actually gonna make some noise to function.
It's like a rumble. Brrr. It purrs like a cat. Tilt it back a little bit. Yeah, it's almost making noise.
Well, wow. That was some tasty hash.
We've had a bunch of good stuff on the pod today.
It's gonna be hot.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how that thing's. Oh, you know what I used last time? Not this. It was the turbometer. We don't have that. The one that makes. Oh, that's what I'll use. Thank you, sir.
Cam needs the surface turpometer for the tie nail dab. I
You
need
use
the-
my IR one too if you need to.
The eye right here is like all over the place. This one's-
Really?
Immediately that tasted like have you ever had like any of the original sherbs?
I don't think so.
Like Sunset Sherb?
I've had
Oh,
that
Sunset
before, but
Sherb,
like,
yeah, but like not as hash.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So very distinct Sherb terps and then Z terps.
Oh, Z terps for sure. Okay.
Yeah. Like hella Z terps.
In Canada, it's Z terps, but yeah, I hear you. Right?
I apologize.
No,
Z
I got you,
terps.
man. Oh, whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Do it.
I heard that sizzle. Oh yeah, she fucking sizzles.
He's
he
a
says.
sizzler.
He's a sizzler.
Sizzler.
I'm afraid you're about to do this. I'll just lay it on
I feel like
fire.
hold this.
It will.
What? You gonna go for re? Fuck that. That's good. Whatever.
Yeah, the safest thing to do is put it in
fine.
ISO.
What?
It wasn't a
just
good
put that nail in
experience.
the
So yeah,
ISO.
whatever.
That was
That's the whole point of
disappointing.
it. So whatever.
It's so
Uh,
warm.
I guess don't use
nail?
these.
Yeah,
Just go with the old.
Which one's
Whoa.
the dirty side?
closer to you.
No, it's just going on.
Just going hot. Oh, no, no.
Because now I'm just more upset.
What time did you go in at?
I don't know. It was like 560, and then it dropped
Really?
super quick. Yeah,
Hmm.
it sizzled, but I don't know.
How do you use this?
Damn, I
Oh
have.
well, I'll just do a massive dab.
I know.
You just let it hang out there?
I
You're gonna
Dewey,
this is
you're
why it's
gonna-
the wrong side.
Dewey, you're gonna.
have to wait a
Because you can't. So
Yeah.
I think he pulls them out right away. And just lets them dry.
Did you get tie nail dab?
bit. No, he got blender cold start.
Let me use your gore to do it
Sure.
Why do you need to go?
because this is 10 mil and our blender is
Oh.
14.
Oh, I see. I
Said
see
the
you
blind man
blind man.
to his deaf wife.
Are you taking my micro marble?
Do you have a pillar?
No, I don't.
Marblies or
Any?
I got a marble in that basket, probably.
You got like a pearl? Yeah.
Excuse me, yeah. All I have is like dry hash. So this is not going to be a good time. Damn.
induction heating?
I saw something called the smush technique with dry hash, where just like Try to just like smush it down into the bottom.
Yeah,
corner
that's the
before you
only.
dab
That's
it.
what I do.
Kind of smushed.
Smush.
in.
Smush. Yeah.
Smush tech.
Smush tech.
Smush technique. Smush.
Smushing.
Smush it.
You know what?
Smush it real good.
Smush.
I'm doing my I'm doing my best, and it looks like sand. Doesn't look like it's smushing.
Yeah, heat the blade up a bit. That helps.
Just the right amount. That's everyone, eh? Everybody did a spin.
Yeah. Oh, got her spins in.
Oh. We had a surprise package show up.
Oh yeah.
Not this wasn't asking for a shout out on the pod or anything. It was literally just a nice little care package from the folks at Naturally Farmed Cannabis.
Woo
A
woo.
couple edibles, some carts, live resin,
Hash.
and some live hash rosin.
Hey.
So we got some organic first class funk, which is a GMO and a jet fuel gelato.
Sounds
Give
like
this
fire.
one a whirl.
Yeah.
And we've got the organic grape cream cake. And
Okay.
that's ice cream cake with grape pie and wedding crasher.
Okay.
That's by Bloom Seed Co.
Yep.
And the other is by IG Chris Compound.
Okay.
So,
Is that just
Compound
Yeah,
genetics.
it's
Compound?
Compound. That's a big name.
so both have definitely have a different texture. I won't lie. This came in a few days ago, so the boys here and I at the shop have definitely been
Very
dipping
good.
into
Yes.
this. Thank you so much. Yeah, definitely two different textures. There's enough here still that we can all jump in.
I'm definitely gonna dig into some of that. I've definitely not been by
I
the shop,
guess-
so
I think I tried the grape one, so fire that first class over. Unless that's
first
what you're
class?
dabbing.
No, I can do the grape. I did a lot of this one.
send some of that GMO.
That's this
That's
one.
the
So
first
here,
class.
Okay.
You guys take that and whatever.
I burnt it. I burnt it.
Yeah,
Uh
quite a
oh.
bit hot, but doesn't look too.
Not a good time. That's the most disgusted I've seen you look.
It's like burning my nose.
even from
The hot
like,
tie nail dab. That was
yeah.
like that temperature.
Yeah, too hot might be the worst way to waste a dab. Like I'd rather go too low than too hot pretty much any day.
Oh God, it's still going.
So we learned that you can cold start blenders, and you can also go too far.
You can also mess it up.
Be careful out there.
I'll teach you a Padawan.
That'd be fucked up,
Be
man.
careful out there.
I want a regular dab, man. None of that. Can you take this? I'll see the
All
temp.
right, so
Oh yeah,
so
regular
this-
dab. Yeah, absolutely.
all right, so we'll review this one. They'll review the other one.
Was it a team review or are we doing individual review?
Well, what do you? I don't know.
What are you
I
gonna?
guess.
Are you
Shoot as a
gonna?
table?
Cam and I always agree, so we'll probably have the same score anyway.
Those two individually, but I wonder if that would work.
I do
What if we
agree with
just-
Dewey there. I think we have very similar taste in terps. So
This one's the
he also
organic
cheats
grape.
off me most times when we're reviewing the same thing.
Just make him go first.
I'll go first. Yeah, here. I'll go first. We'll see if we're the same. Organic grape cream cake. That's not a pen.
All right, now I'm gonna use the tombstone.
Do your tablet? Are you tabulating?
Big time tabulating. What are you doing? Are you tabulating also?
No.
You're
I'm
done
not
tabulating?
I wasn't tabulating. I didn't want to tabulate the Lost Boys off of that, but it tasted fire.
You had the
You
wasabi?
hit the
Yeah.
you hit the Lost Boys.
Wasabi.
Nice.
I hit it on the
tiny rig.
tiny, and honestly, it was nice. But like, I felt like, you know how like it felt like the full flavor couldn't get expanded. It felt like it was cut off before it came through. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Okay.
So I felt like I got like it was really intense flavor, but like it felt like it didn't get a chance to expand.
I think that's 'cause you went like too low or too hot, or like
No,
a factor
cold
in the
started
dab,
it.
just
Yeah,
in
it
general.
was good.
I got some.
Good temp, good everything.
Like cold started it. So you think if you hit it in a slurper, it'd be different?
Maybe.
I find I get much different flavor profiles if I switch bangers sometimes.
I know.
Yeah.
Even on the same
22.
strain and hash.
I tried to go for the right size dab on it and all that, and I cold started it. So I tried to go for the right temp and all that, but
Just in general, like I find switching, like I've hit hash
it
on
was
the
good.
like cold start in a nice banger that did everything perfectly, and I'm like, yeah, it tastes all right. And then like I'll take a dab on the slurper, and I'm like, oh wow, the flavors come out much stronger and better.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can actually taste this for some reason. Because you've only tried that on the cold start so far, right?
yeah,
So I'm wondering maybe if you switch to a slurper, if you might
but
that might finish the expansion of that flavor profile you're talking about.
yeah, exactly. Like I definitely got the Z terps in there, and I got I forgot, so that's definitely the effects hitting me. Fatality.
Like, why are you?
Why are you hitting me an orange
Why
gore?
is that coming here? All right.
Got all my orange going.
Ready to go.
What was this? Oh, this is from the tiny rig?
Yeah, that's from the tiny
I think I
You
tried
guys
the other
dabbing
one
it?
too.
What? Not yet. Going to.
I think I tried the other one too. So
I just did it. I just didn't want to get all the torches going at the same time.
Oh, that's true. Smart.
I got my
Guy
dab
editing
ready.
The sound knows.
Right? Can you tell? But yeah, I've got my dab ready. I've got banger ready. Dewey let me borrow his little mini gore for the pod here.
Machi.
It matches.
Is yours fumed or is it just clear?
No, it's clear.
Definitely related. Well, Gore said that they were the same tribute.
Yeah. Tribute pieces.
The fume on this is really cool because it's like twists up.
Yeah.
I like it quite a bit.
I got a matching cap for that somewhere at home in my cap.
I have a matching cap, but it doesn't fit the banger. It drops right in. Watch this. Just boop, just right in there.
I think I tried the other one too. I think I tried. You guys have the GMO,
The first class phone.
so I'm going in fresh on this. I haven't tried this. I tried the other one. Yeah.
Grab another Quartz Saver King tip.
Shout out Quartz Savers. Clean quartz, happy quartz.
Yep. If you go, if you use one of them in between your dirty and your clean, you'll keep your clean
Oh yeah.
clean for a little longer.
Available at
Oh,
Squish
yeah.
House,
Hell yeah.
located in Oakville, Ontario.
We ship worldwide. We do payment plans.
Not on the Quartz Savers.
Yeah. Yeah, my bad.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you get enough, fuck. I mean,
We'll talk.
yeah, sure. DM us if you want to talk bulk Q-tips. I guess like shit. That's funny.
Oh, that was good. Everybody else is getting ready here. Dewey's going in. It's pretty good.
was good.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I know. All right. Let's see. Keep doing score.
Oh. Yeah.
Was it a good one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Big Hitman's going in.
Big Hitman. Big Hitman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Holy
Big
cow.
Hitman, baby.
That's a control tower.
Damn.
Just hear it gurgle on the way down.
Yeah, it's a blooper
Like,
too. I like that laugh. That was genuine. That's cool. More blobs. More blob. Blah, blah. Good dab. More blue Bing rigs.
Yeah.
I guarantee I see a lot of them on IG lately. Blue Bing rigs.
Yeah, I am
Like a
seeing
lot.
more
I'd
and
say
more.
they're definitely trending right now.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Bloobers. Make rigs blue.
Tigers ready? Going in. Smoky. It's
Yeah.
smoky in here for sure.
Yeah. Smoked a bunch of hash this episode. The internal episodes we smoke a bunch, I think.
Definitely.
Do you think on the internal episodes we smoke more?
Probably.
I don't know. I think because we're not.
Yeah, there's not as much talking.
Yeah, we're more just like, oh, let's get some hash in
Yeah.
us.
Oh yeah. We usually review a lot more stuff when it's not a guest as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I just need to give the highest score on that.
What's everybody? While we're just kind of chilling here, what's anybody? Anything new? Any watching anything cool?
Last of Us.
Last of Us.
Last of Us has been very good. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That's
I
based
gotta
off a
watch
video game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good video game. I haven't
Interesting.
even played it, but I know it's very highly rated.
I only played the first part. It was good.
I've been watching that Wu Tang.
Wu-Tang's back, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like episode 3 though.
No, I didn't like that.
I don't like that. It was
That
so
was
weird.
That was weird. Yeah.
Something
I
weird.
mean, I
happened.
get it, but like, I don't know. It's just a weird episode to explain how Old Dirty's album got.
Mate. And then yeah, just like they just jumped. They just
Yeah.
time jumped. Sorry for the spoilers. It's like
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
It's on Disney Plus.
Boom.
You got to get on there and watch it.
So that was the organic.
Oh. This
What is
was the
it?
organic grape cream cake.
OG
What do you
KC.
want to go first? You
Yeah,
want
sure.
me to
I'll go first. Yeah, we'll see if we have similar.
All right.
I gave it a 22 on consistency. I really like the consistency. Could be like, I don't know. There's like room for improvement on consistency, but like that's near perfect. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
On smell, I gave it a 20. It's very pungent smelling like that. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it is like very pungent. And taste, it came through same. So I gave it same score. I gave it another 20, and then high, I gave it a 22 because like that's some pretty good hash.
Yeah.
And that comes to a total. I did the math already, and I'm too stoned to remember it. It was 8.4, I think. Oh, my calculator's gone.
Yeah, that was pretty similar.
8.4. 8.4.
Mine was a little higher, I guess, but similar-esque. Consistency, same thing. Like I liked it. I gave it a 21. Right, I do like that. Consistency, a little wet, but also
Dry
manageable,
base,
right?
yeah.
Smell, it was pungent, and I did like the smell, so I gave it a 23. Taste, same thing. I felt like it was I almost gave it the same score, but I gave it a 22. And then high, I gave it a 23. It hit pretty hard, so that's an 8.9. 8.9.
So we're pretty damn close.
Close.
Good
Yeah, 8.4,
Yeah.
8.9.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Johnny.
whoa.
I'm sorry.
Michael
Jordan.
Yeah, apologize to Tiger. He's gonna have to edit that out, man. That's funny.
What was
Fuck.
that?
Oh my god! I just moved my foot across the ground.
Yeah.
Awful noise.
Sorry about that.
My bad.
My ears.
Sorry, we're dabbing.
Where were we?
Reviewing
Whoa.
Hash.
from the naturally farmed cannabis. folks.
With someone.
I finished. I
We're
believe
done.
Cam
We're
finished.
done.
I think we're
collectively. What would that be? Like I gave
So
it an
an
8.9.
average-
He gave it an 8.4. So is that like an 8.6? We'll call it.
Sure. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I like that.
8.6.
Yeah. Okay.
We're
that's how we-
saying
that's how we'll do it.
8.6.
Teams. Okay.
I just kind of guessed.
we're doing team ratings.
Estimate,
That's kind of
maybe
cool. Yeah, I like that.
8.6.
And you know what was also cool is like the even like number by number, we were close. Like you gave 21 for consistency. I gave 22. Yeah.
All right. You guys.
Where you on? You going first?
I'm still tallying up here.
Dun, 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 dun. Let me see the stuff you.
It's nice. It is nice too. But I don't think you'll like the consistency.
She's wet.
It's wet.
Wetter.
It's away. Oh yeah.
I think I did try this. No, that doesn't look that wet.
It's good. I like it.
It's like surprisingly soft
Wow.
when you try to like grab a dab. It's like it's like really like
Yeah, I can see
wet
a
and
little.
like really soft.
I can see a cross section like a cake, and it looks like a cake on the inside, like
Yeah.
airy.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, it does have a little lemon. Mm.
Hey,
What do I do?
Fred. Nobody got the unknown hash. That was
Oh,
a new thing on the wheel.
man.
Did we even
Yeah.
say that?
Only on the
show the
live.
camera.
Yeah,
Only
we
on the
did, yeah.
live.
Oh,
It was
just listen
on-
to the
I
sound.
think someone brought it up quickly when the first wheel spin.
Listen to the lid, like the sound of the lid being stuck to the jar. Ah,
Found it a little bit.
that's not a sign of a good time.
No.
Oh,
Um,
show them. That smells like
22.
my buddy's old attic. Honestly, that we used to smoke weed in. Smells like an attic. It smells like an attic. Damn, it's like dusty, musty.
I don't know if you can see that or
Is
not,
it
but
23?
pretty bad.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah. yeah. Have you guys taken a look at this? This stuff? You're deep in a review. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I don't want to
we'll
taint
review
your. This would definitely taint your
The review.
professional palates.
that's the mystery hash.
Hey, why did this stop again? 1 second, guys.
Oh,
Here we go.
is it plugged in?
I don't know. We're
That's
having
weird.
some camera issues this episode, so sorry about that. Looks like we're good again. You didn't miss much that time.
Sorry, the camera's dabbing.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Falling
going
asleep.
on. Maybe it's all just smoke. It thinks we're done. There's nothing. It can't pick up any movement. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Can't even get the lid back on this thing.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Just-
All right,
Okay, what are you guys saying?
Yeah. So,
8.6 as
8.6.
our average.
Yours is 8.6 as well.
Yeah.
Boy, you got to break it down still.
Yeah. So we averaged 22 on
On consistency, Johnny
Yeah.
liked it a little bit more than I did. I found it a little too wet for me.
I like it. It's like
Hell
the wet.
yeah.
It's
Team
that
dry.
wet that doesn't
No, I
look
don't
wet
like too
until
dry.
you break into it, and it's like, oh, this is actually like really soft, almost
Yeah.
Yeah.
almost reminds me of like icing, but like really wet icing,
I
like
that
almost
better.
like a cream cheese icing. It's like
Mhm.
it's like bubbly and kind of soft. I don't know.
Yeah.
I also find the reason it's not a bit higher though perfect. I like it when it's a bit more dense. I find when it is that really light and fluffy, I almost have to like go in a bit lower. Like I find it burns a bit easier.
Mhm.
Like I have to like drop temp on the slurper, maybe like 10-20 degrees
Damn.
to get it a bit better. I find it burns. I don't know, just burns a little darker, or it just burns easier. I don't know if it's the terp profile or the consistency.
amount of
but I find
terp.
it happens a lot with that specific consistency.
The in betweener.
But I don't mind it. I just know that's a thing I have to compensate for.
Yeah. We both gave it like pretty much a 22 for how it smelled. It was
I found it.
I found, I don't know, like if it's GMO, so I know I know the Cross, both the parents really well, and I know the First Class Funk cut really well. And it doesn't smell like on the nose very close to the, like, it's close but not quite. You know what I mean? Of that actual cut. So I don't know if it's just the phenotype that they have or whatever. I'm not saying it's not good, but it's just like, I don't know. That's maybe just, I'm comparing to First Class Funk. That's why.
Okay. Okay.
And then for taste, I found it didn't really taste as good as it smelled. I found it was very like it was sharp. It was a very it was very sharp on the palate, but I found that it didn't it didn't smell like it didn't taste like it smelled, sorry.
Mhm.
And that was kind of like why it came down a little bit in score for me. And then the high wasn't really it wasn't really that potent. So I know Johnny had it a little bit lower than I did, so we kind of met at a 21 for it. So
So I'll say for my smell and taste, I found the smell very, very like gelato, I guess, forward, and then GMO was more of like the back undertones, and then the taste I found very similar. To that. It was like a lot of very sharp gelato terps at the start, and then just like a subtle GMO backbone. And I found there's a bit more GMO smell, which is what I prefer. I could smell more GMO than I could taste more GMO. So that's what I had, the smell higher than the taste. And then for high, yeah, I don't know. It just seems like there's nothing super special. Like it hits like hash rosin does, but there's nothing. It's not like knocking me off my chair or anything.
yeah.
I also I didn't go massive dab either, like I'm used to.
Honestly,
so
with like
could be that.
the potency thing, like it's hard for me because like when we're scoring stuff, like I not even the smoking so many, but like on like to me in like for what I'm buying, potency is like it's not like at the bottom of the list, but like honestly, I care more about like flavor and consistency.
Yeah, for sure.
And like I don't know, like it's really cool. Like I like the 33 I buy for flavor and consistency, and then like I smoke a few dabs of it, and that in a long time that's the only hash that I sit back and I'm like, wow, that doesn't feel like I smoked one dab, felt like a few dabs. I don't know. So,
And just the little taste in particular, I find very good with them.
yeah, that too. Yeah. Another one like that. Oh, it'll come to me. Fuck. That's gonna bother me. I forget. Rip the sticker off of it, and that's why I forget. Put it on my fridge.
Well, you'll remember when you walk in the door at home.
Yeah, that's exactly when. Yeah.
It's all good.
Do you guys have anything that knocks you off your socks lately? When you said that, I was thinking about that. I was like,
The triangle mince triangle kush from
you find the
Hermit.
potency on that?
Oh, yeah,
It's
It's potent.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do one night, so I'm gonna hit a dab and watch a movie. And I was like trying to pick a movie, and I was like,
Oh shit.
I could just tell I was gonna fall asleep right away. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna put my regular TV show on that I regularly watch and fall asleep to, and go to bed because I was fucking.
You were
Big
just
ol' hash
knocked
now.
No,
out.
I was just
Yeah.
knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That does smell good.
I smoked some weed like that the other night. I can't remember what it was. I smoked probably like a maybe a gram and a half joint. Just like rolled a fatty in just a one paper, and just like took it to the head. And I'm just sitting there, and I was watching. I think I was rewatching Black Panther, the Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
And the movie started, and then I woke up and it was the next day, and like all the lights were on, and I was just sitting there in my chair. I was like, oh, okay. I haven't had one of those in a while.
Well, Frig, Anthony was coming over to my crib the other day on my day off, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm off work around 6 or 5, 6." And then like I was smoking a dab, sitting down, watching VHS tapes, and then I like woke up at 11 o'clock with like just like with all my lights on. I was just like, "Oh God, like what happened?" Like I didn't know what happened, so I relate to that big time. Yeah. That was like yesterday or the day before. Holy cow!
Man,
Hash naps, man. They'll hit you. They'll slap you in the face.
it's like when I do smoke weed, it's usually just something gassy. Not really. I like fruits, but I don't go look for them. I don't know, just not for me.
Not a fruity guy. He's a gassy guy.
I guess.
All right.
I like the gas fruit combo a lot. Like a lot. Like
Yes,
that
okay.
Ruts is very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I like gas.
Little runs with the rainbow guava.
Oh, you're mixing?
Maybe a little mix.
Well, like sour diesels, that count as gas? Or sour? Like sour diesel?
Live a little, you know.
Depends on how the cut expresses itself.
Okay.
Like, if it's more sour, then I'm kind of like turned off.
Really?
In terms of smoking it,
Okay.
I like it as hash or I like it as an extract, but I just don't like it as a flower.
Oh, just as a flower. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Well, as like a hash rosin.
yeah, hash rosin or whatever. I have a pretty wide palette, but when it comes to like actual just actual flower, when
That
I'm
is a
smoking,
big
Cam's
hit,
coming
man,
for big
size.
hit.
Yeah, look at this.
Okay,
It's coming for me.
okay.
It's coming
Cam's-
for my crown.
You know what?
Everyone's after
Cam's
it.
mixing. I'm gonna mix. What should I mix with? That was Hermit
I
Wood.
like this one.
That was her. I know. You're
You're
mixing.
hash?
I'm gonna
Hold
do
up,
mix.
what's going
too.
on here?
I'm gonna do
Give
the
me
same.
some runts, so I put runts and some of the
Rainbow guava. Oh,
Okay,
that
so
would be a tasty combo.
you gave me some what, triangle?
Nom, 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 nom.
guava. Yeah.
Triangle? I'm gonna dip it in some really dry guava ice, like Fun Dip.
That's good. Yeah, use the wet hash as cement for the dry hash.
Ooh, that
Hash
looks,
cement.
that
Did
looks
you ever do that? And what do you? We've already said.
I'm currently
What do you
doing it.
prefer? Dry? Do you like wet hash? Dry hash?
Somewhere in the
You
middle.
know? Well, even the listeners, but I know, like, I know what we prefer. But yeah, we can go through
Everyone
it. I don't know
knows.
if we ever have. I know Dewey likes
I think we
dry,
definitely
but
have.
Yeah.
you know, I think for listeners, like, what do you prefer? Are we is Dewey crazy like in the dry hash? And you like it
I'm gonna
because
take a picture of this dab. It looks nice.
You like it because
Because if it's too dry, it's like I'll get every last bit out of that jar, but I'll have to get like Cam gave me a dab of some wetter stuff and I dipped it in there. And there's like some big dabs, like big chunks, which I'm gonna use as big dabs, but there's also like sand like stuff, which I end up just like dipping wet stuff in like this, and it looks like powdered, like almost like sprinkles on
So
the
you
dab.
still need the wet stuff though.
Yeah, even like an in-betweener will work for it though. Like an in-betweener. Yeah. Anything wetter. Yeah.
So without that,
Then I'll just dump it in. I'll even use a sticky note and I'll fold it and then I'll dump it in. Because it's that dry that it won't stick to the paper. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm going in. Oh, this is too cold for that big of a dab.
do you ever? So I'm just curious. Why not get into like just the actual full melt?
Expensive.
that's
Expensive.
one, I
Like
guess.
Big expensive.
That would be nice.
Yeah. It's expensive.
true combo dabs coming up.
I'm going double Hermit Wood and he's going
Double
33.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let it drop too low this time. I'm gonna hit this tab.
You going in on your bad boy?
Probably like 550, maybe more. It's a pretty big dab.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Big hit, man. Where do you? What
What's
do
up?
you
Let
do
me see
on
the dab.
size
Let me
dab?
see.
Yeah, you're the expert.
Yeah, you're the expert.
So
Tiger
you
gets
normally
it.
temp from the bottom. What temp do you go in at for your regular size dab?
I was going more like closer to 500, but lately 525 when it beeps. 525.
I'd say keep it the same, honestly. That's what I
525?
usually go around, yeah.
What? This one on a bucket. What do you
Where
think?
do you go? 450.
No,
510,
Uh,
520?
I'm
Ooh,
usually
550.
480, 490.
I was.
Looks
for
like
sure.
a big dab.
480, 490.
Super good terms.
I don't know. I find the dry hash like
It's
Yeah,
like
bigger dabs, I
90%
don't know,
not
I'm
dry
I don't
hash.
really go bigger dabs like that. I'll just do 2 dabs versus it.
See? It's all
So I was
falling off.
finding It was
Yeah,
just
careful, get
super
that in the
terpy,
bigger.
but I wasn't. I was getting it, but like
Yeah, you
Or
gotta go.
a bit more.
Yeah, you gotta go with a little bit of a smaller dab.
Coming for you,
big
big
hit
hit
man
man.
lid.
Here I go.
Got my new Corey control.
No, I usually go
Top
on like for that size dab. That's what I'd go on that for sure.
at 525.
Yeah.
I'm going at like 550.
I'm close behind you.
I have a funny
That's a
story
decent
actually.
dab.
A recent funny story. I don't think I've told anyone here yet. Told a customer today. That was pretty funny. So as you know, I have the XL pillar for the control tower.
Yep.
I don't use my small one much. Well, I ended up breaking it, cleaning it, because it was sitting around in a thing of DC, and I was like, should like rinse this off and put it away. So as I rinse it off and go to put it back somewhere, I drop it out of my hands. It hits the tile floor. I hear it break. And then I hear something land back in the container I was just cleaning it in.
Yeah.
So the only piece that broke off hit the ground, broke, and then that piece that broke off landed back in the exact Tupperware I was just cleaning it in. I was like, that's like 1,000,000 to 1 chance. There's no way that will ever happen ever
No.
again.
Well,
Yeah, I was like, what the land? I was like, I heard something land right in the little cup, and I was like, no fucking way. I was like, I picked up the pillar, it was broken. I look in the cup. There's a little piece in there. I pull it out. I put it in. And like, that's the only piece. Like,
Oh,
was like-
man.
That's crazy.
I don't really care. I used it maybe twice, but I just find it that's crazy, right? Like one piece broke off, and it just happened to land right back in the container I was cleaning it in.
I got a funny one.
That's
So,
insane.
you know how we were talking about drying off a banger, right?
Mhm.
So I was drying off a slurper, and like, stupid me, I left a pearl in it. You shouldn't do that when you're doing it with like a hot air. Duh. And so I put my slurper in my TSV hanging out, and then I pressed turn on, and when you turn it on, it's at 650 degrees. So it was on for like a second, and then I'm like turning it down, and then the ISO popped in it, and the pearl was in it, and it went boink. And it landed right on my desk, right in front of me. It was the scariest thing. It scared the shit out of me for no reason. It's the John K. pearl.
Ooh, that's a nice pearl.
It is, yeah. I'm glad I found it.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
Uh-oh.
The video doesn't like us anymore.
Is the card potentially full? Was there a lot of space?
It seems like it's still recording, but there might be something up with the card. So hopefully we do have visual for you guys. It does seem like it's working, but keeps cutting off. So we'll look into it.
How was your combo dab?
It was very good.
Yeah.
That hit nice.
That was potent.
So doing that, I've been thinking lately about, I think we talked about it. I don't know if we did talk about it on the pod at all, or if this was a convo just in the shop, but like a jar of mixing just.
Oh
little
yeah,
bits
didn't
of
didn't you say that you saw somebody who like takes a dab out of
Yeah.
every jar and puts it into a family jar or something, whatever he calls it?
Dab vault or the
Doing
hash
that
vault,
more
I
and
think.
more.
Oh my
Like
god.
just have a jar that's got like a mix.
I don't know. I don't know if the flavors would all clash well though. Cuz like even there I mixed that wasn't like
That wasn't
to
the
be
best
honest, that
mix?
wasn't the best mix. No,
think the
I
most
feel
I've
like I'd
ever
like
done
that better
is-
by itself.
The most I've ever done together is 3.
Like very good dab. I just feel like it would like I tasted both of them. I know the flavor of this, so
Yeah.
it's like sorry?
I was gonna say the most I've ever done is 3 together in a jar.
Yeah. Well, homie, what like how many was that?
Multiple. For
Like
sure.
over 10?
Definitely more than 3. Maybe around
Wee,
10 or
whoa.
something. I don't know.
That's a lot, man.
That's intense.
I just wanted to see if the flavors would mix well together.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, cause like I don't know, I like a lot of different foods, but like putting them all in a blender, you know, like
Might not always be the
yeah,
best.
like pizza and steak in a blender. Like I like both of those things separately. Like pizza steak or steak pizza.
Yeah.
Actually, steak pizza sounds delicious. Fuck.
Steak on
Yeah, that does
pizza
sound
is
really good.
That is good, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
delicious.
But what would a pizza steak be?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Like a
a
steak
Chicago-
crust
like a
with
Chicago
like
I
style
guess it
mashed
would be. I guess
potatoes
that's what a
for
pizza
cheese?
steak would be. Yeah.
Right? I guess that's the closest thing to a pizza steak, a Chicago deep dish.
Yeah.
I was
That would
thinking
be
more
that
like
you got to knife and fork it, right? Like,
I was thinking like a thin cut like steak for like pizza crust, and then like maybe mashed potatoes on top of that, and then like
No, you
gravy,
just-
and then you just like cut
it's-
it triangular.
that would be good too.
It's just a regular pizza and you barely cook it and you're like, yeah, it's medium rare. Eat it. Eat it. Eat
Here's your
it.
damn pizza steak.
Doughy. Yeah, there's your damn pizza steak. Eat it. Dumbass. The fuck are you ordering in my restaurant? Take your raw dough and leave. It's funny. Funny food combos. That should be a thing. Pizza steak. Ew.
But I feel like the steak,
The pizza.
steak would be a
or-
deep dish Chicago. Like
Yeah,
if you're talking about
yeah,
what would be the steak
yeah.
of pizza,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Obviously,
agree.
obviously not a raw pizza that just
No,
is like
no,
flashed with
no.
heat for a second.
wake up, Tiger.
Yeah.
Time
The
to get up
octave.
and do a dab.
Go away.
You gave him the octave too, right?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I know. It's just funny. You're just like, wake up, Tiger. So you got
That's
him the
what it
thing that's
is. It
beeping.
beeps at you.
Yeah. It's nice.
The dab rate does it too. Pretty much the same tone.
And yours doesn't beep, 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 beep.
Not
beep.
every time.
Yeah.
It's a rare one.
Yeah.
This is a one of one.
Limited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless yours at home does it too.
You can
Yeah.
turn.
You
can
have
turn
a one
the-
of one as
you,
well.
you can turn the beep off.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you change the beep to like a song? So it, like honks the song?
That'd be crazy.
Just like starts doing Christmas carols every time you dab.
That'd be fire.
This is
Special.
good.
Big Hitman. I see a nice sized
Okay, now.
gloober onto his Big Hitman blade there. What is that? Is that the lazy river? That's the lazy river guy stuff, right?
I think so.
Are you finishing that jar off?
Maybe.
Yeah, good man.
Was
Big
that
Hitman. See, we
A full
talked
jar.
some shit, and now he's like, yeah, talk your shit. I'm gonna back it up.
What is that? 2 grams?
No, that looks like about a
It was like almost a
0.7.
full jar. No.
Wait, let me see.
Or was there just a?
I'm gonna need it
in the
soon.
jar?
I can't.
It does look like a gram, maybe.
That looks like just under a
That's
gram,
crazy.
if not a gram.
It actually tastes spicy.
What?
Wasabi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Wasabi.
gonna say I could smell spicy terps. I was surprised
Whoa,
in your
I
review you
know.
didn't say
Like
spicy.
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 Okay, what do I know?
Why is it
No, I pulled
spicy?
that one out too for the pot. I don't know if I'll make it.
Do you have it? Can I smell it? Ooh. Oh my
What's that?
god.
Look at this fucking. Look at this. Holy shit. This guy just threw the whole jar on his control tower.
It's handling it. I'm impressed. I want to know the temp. I feel like that temp was like 556. 6? 550.
550.
Big Hitman. Big Hitman. You know what I'm saying? Big Hitman.
Give him a second.
Woo!
Fatality.
Oh, yeah, that's not mine. I wish. I didn't even smell it. Fuck. I got distracted by that. This. Can't smell it. I'm sitting in a cloud of.
Sitting in a cloud of
I'm just sitting,
river.
yeah.
floating down the lazy river.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
yeah,
too
you
low.
you are a big hitman. You get that. That was too
So it got
low.
like really terpy at the end.
Yeah.
And the terps are just killing me right now.
Maybe another dab would help.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
That was a huge dab.
Gotta go in. Yeah, round of applause. Round of applause.
That was
can't-
crazy.
we
Take a
can't.
bow.
We actually
Take a bow,
can't.
big hitman.
Yeah. We can't ever. We can't ever have guests on here that don't smoke because of like they would get a contact high. Sitting in that, I think.
Yep, 100%.
I think so.
You'd have to put the
And-
the muzzle on.
Yeah,
you.
or like the gas mask.
Oh, guys.
Oh my god! You have to get Big Hitman to simmer down.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
I don't
How was the hash aside from the size of the dab and the temperature?
Well, consistency.
Good.
Yeah, taste, consistency out of 25. Let's go. Come on.
Not now.
You can't rate the hash when you do it like that, I don't think. It's just kind of like
Yeah.
you're having a big dab. Yeah, you down the hash. Yeah, good way. Yeah. Down the hash. You said it. Yeah. You can't really, yeah. Yeah. Are you going to put it in the ISO? I'm proud of you, man.
That was a good one, man. Oh,
Jeez.
Damn, there's literally reclaim leaking out of the bottom of the nail from one dab. Holy cow. For the audio listeners, and I guess the you can't really see it on the podcast, but there is oh my god.
There's a lot
From
of
one dab, there's
down.
reclaim
That
coming
rig
down
was
the whole
fresh.
neck.
That rig was fresh and clean.
Yeah, that rig, even the rig. Oh,
Oh
my
my
god. Oh, there's something. This is bringing up a topic I was gonna ask you guys about. Reclaim catchers. I see those all over the place, and I actually saw ball rigs. I don't want to call it the guy, but I also can't call it the guy because I forget where I saw it. But it was like heady ball rigs, and it was like built on attachments for a piece of silicone to go on the bottom, and it's like,
Yeah.
what? I don't
not
know. For
big
me,
on
I
it.
look at
I'm
that
not
and I'm
big
like,
on it.
damn, like what?
To each their own.
Like, what is there a purpose for say? I feel like Tiger, you would know.
Yeah,
Is there like
if you're
a
on
big purpose?
budget, or even if you just don't want to, some people don't want anything to go to waste. They just don't want to waste any of it, right?
Yeah, some people. It also
They
helps
see
keep
that
the
it
rig cleaner too.
Sorry.
It also helps keep the rig cleaner too.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I don't.
People that don't like to change the water, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like maybe it's like a backyard thing, and like they really have to keep it on the low, and
Yeah.
something where they can do it often or whatever.
yeah.
Exactly.
But that's the thing. That's why when I was like saying this, the only reason I brought this up really is because I saw it on like a headier piece. Like I saw it with a worked joint, and it's like, who's like it's not very heady to save your reclaim. I don't like.
That
I guess
Jeff Artglass-
Yeah, Jeff
Yeah.
Artglass. He has some crazy designs.
yeah.
That have
Ah.
that's just like his people asked for them.
I get it. Like it's not.
Damn, I got
People
yeah.
use it for edibles and shit.
That kind of makes sense to me, but like at the same time, it's like, dude, like you vaporized it. Like it's, I don't know, what's going on there, Tiger? Eating reclaim. What's going on?
Getting high.
But like, why is there any reason why it would be unsafe?
bacteria.
Bacteria, maybe the presence of water is still there.
Yeah.
If you use the ISO to clean your rig, there might be ISO in it.
Or even in the nail, like you were talking about earlier, especially if it's right beneath it. If you're collecting,
I don't know.
damn. I don't mean to be so like I'm like it's like a personal thing for me. Like I would never collect it, but like I get it if you're doing it. Like you want to save it and bake and eat it or something. I don't understand for me though. No. Like, even seeing that, like, oh, I wouldn't eat that. The reclaim.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no interest in that.
No.
No, I'll just find a better source for edibles.
Yeah. Or like
Even
even
like edibles, just make hash rosin, make good edibles.
or the vegan treat let's eat guy. He uses the like 40U and the other stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which is he calls it what's it called again? There's a term for it. Like food grade, I guess. Yeah, that would make
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, we're dabbing. Yeah. Shout out vegan treat let's eat. He's the guy. You should eat some of that sometime. On here.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
Definitely.
makes good shit.
Yeah.
Good chocolate bars, and they're tasty.
Do we have anything?
Yeah, I've got a score for Zabi.
All right.
my Lost Boys.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just cheated and looked at Tiger's screen.
I did it with Cam earlier. You're good.
Sorry?
I was cheating looking at Cam's score earlier too. What Johnny was doing with yours.
So, for consistency, we gave it a 22. A little wetter than I would like. I like my hash.
Yeah.
I like it kind of in the middle, like I said. So I don't like it to be too wet. I don't like it to be too dry. Just kind of a nice consistency in the middle. Just find it works the best in terms of like loading into whatever application you need, whatever, right? It's just what I prefer, right? And that's why I gave it a 22 because it's a little wetter, but it looks great, smells great. I gave it a 23 for smell, very unique. Just like it's hard to pinpoint what it is, and I feel like it doesn't. Maybe it's just because I didn't break it up enough, or I didn't whip it up or anything. I think that's I think maybe that's why it was muted, or but I ended up giving it a 23 for smell. It was good. Like there's nothing bad about it. It just wasn't like super there. And then when I actually took a dab of it, so I gave it a perfect score for smell.
What are you breaking out into laughter for, dude? What's up?
Just hiccuped and vapor came out.
Oh god!
Oh, god.
Get the action replay on that, man. Yeah. If you don't see the vapor, you see his reaction to
Zoom
it. You'll be like, what the fuck?
But I gave it a perfect score for taste.
Nice.
25. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. It is a unique taste.
It's so
You
unique.
said it's spicy.
It's
Yeah,
spicy. Yeah.
it is.
Like
It's unique.
it's spicy. Like it's like eating like a pepper is spicy. Like I don't know how else to explain it.
That's why I told you I might not like it. I don't like spicy.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it was really unique. Like I like it a lot. Clearly I gave it 25. And for high, I'm still feeling it, so 25.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Fuck
So
yeah.
what's that score?
9.5.
Damn.
That's one of my highest, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
And were you
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
review the
Big review.
Yeah.
Can you review?
Shout out to them again for stopping by, dropping off some
Yeah.
hash. That was one of the jars. Johnny just
Yeah.
So it had a very like peppery kind of piney,
It's the same like
fishy kind of taste.
What was it again?
jelly. It says
Platinum
pea jelly.
Yeah.
Pea jelly.
70 and 90, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't normally like pine like kind of terps, but it was like good. It was good. For the terp profile, even like especially because I don't normally like it, I would say it was just because I had so much of it at once too. But like yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was a lot. That was intense.
it was tasty. And yeah, I was like, yeah, okay. I don't really normally like pine, but this one kind of makes me think like, okay, I understand why people like dig this. Yeah, piney, like kind of peppery too, like peppery and pine at the same time.
All right.
But yeah, like I said, at the end there, the terps got so strong. It almost had that like soapy kind of taste. I don't know, soapy kind of taste.
Yeah.
Like peppery pine and like soap. Like,
Yeah.
and then my
Wow.
throat just felt like intense, like almost intense cooling. Like I was like inhaling like liquid nitrogen, even though it's
Yeah.
not. I'm doing the exact opposite.
Like menthol.
Instantly made
Yeah,
you
like
cough.
menthol. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Makes you want to cough.
Yeah. Exactly. So I
Damn.
don't know if I had to give it a score. Let me pull up my phone here. I'm okay. I've recovered enough. I don't know how accurate the high rating is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was.
You basically dabbed all of it.
Well, like, did that like if you're insane mind, then technically that's a low score then,
That's
right?
what I know. I'm not recovered kind of quick actually.
Because like
I'm not-
honestly,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
weird. Like I got more of the like we reviewed the Mapleton stuff. I got more of the flapjack because Cam and I gave it such a high score, and like after dabbing more than a gram of it, like just at home and stuff, I noticed that like yo, this stuff, like the potency, it's not very potent. I really, really love the flavor. And like, honestly,
Yeah.
I don't mind that because then it gives me an excuse to smoke a big ass dab.
Exactly. It's got
You know?
its super terpenes.
Yeah.
Got
So
its-
like, did you find that? Like you smoked a big ass dab and it didn't hit you as hard as
Oh,
you
it hit
thought
me
it would?
hard for a while. And like I said, I did probably go too low for the size.
And no hate on Mapleton. I love the flapjacks.
I did get a
They're
lot
fun.
of it, but I mean, there's a.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to
Shout out
say how
Mapleton.
I'm not used
Yeah.
to seeing how much reclaim is normally comes off of a 1 gram ish dab.
It's still moving in your neck.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Like I don't know if that was I wasn't paying close attention. I don't know if that was stuff that got slurped up from the slurper or if that's just vapor that's been recondensed into reclaim already. It could be.
No, it was from the slurper.
Yeah, you think you saw it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Slurped. I guess it got slurped.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 gram. Maybe not ideal for control towers.
You did
Go
good.
a little harder.
Go hotter, I
good.
think too. Yeah.
Throw it right
I don't know if you could fit it down that. Hey, yo.
down.
Yeah. I
Hey,
could, like,
yo.
That would be hard.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
know.
yo.
Whatever. You live, you learn.
You did it.
I'm proud of you.
So next time we know 1 gram dab,
We will
higher
stop-
than 550 even on a control tower.
We'll stop
Higher than
talking shit.
550.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're not big hit, man.
No. I definitely. It's insane.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it. Unless anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
Thank you so much for
thank
tuning
you
in.
so much. Yeah.
Yay.
Hey.
So, no, you say it. No, you say it. Man. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Message us on Instagram if you have any suggestions. Subscribe, like, comment, and stay tuned for more content. Peace.
Till the next episode.
Yeah. Okay. Now you keep going. No. Now I messed up too much.
No, you did it.
Oh, no. Okay.
That was it.
You got me stressed out, man.
Peace.
Peace, guys.
Yeah. Peace. Now I'm fucked up.